Welcome back, guys. Just a quick update. It has been almost 2 weeks since we set up the 75-gallon tank. I'll show you a little bit about what's going on over there. Here's a 36-gallon bow front, doing great. This is a kind of a rare look for me because I work late nights and I don't usually get to see the tank when everything's up and about. So you see our Zoas are out and looking great. See some great color on the rock of that coralline algae growing. Bubble looks good. There's a crab sitting on top. I don't know if you can see it. That's agitating it. That's why it's not all the way out. But it was out earlier. Snails and the tank. So we had one addition to the 36-gallon. You see our two oscillaries. There's also a coral beauty. We have a green clown, and then there's also a firefish that was added yesterday. He's actually been out and about. He likes to go behind the rocks sometimes, but maybe he'll make an appearance here a little later. Besides that, everything in this tank is good. Nothing significant. It's still running strong. Again, I like to show this, the Cyclone 100 skimmer. Guys, like I said, it's a good skimmer. Give it a shot. For $100, it's hard to beat. And then again, that's the Bulk Reef Supply Deluxe Reactor that I'm running carbon and GFO in. Alright, let's move over to the 75-gallon. And the first guy you see in there, it's our new addition. This is a Clarkie clownfish. Obviously, he's an adult. He's already full grown. And then there's our blue-eyed tang, who loves being out and about now. This was actually a neat story. We've had some pretty bad ice storms around here lately, and but you know, unfortunately, some people lost their tanks, and they would return fishes to the local fish store so that they wouldn't die, and they were actually adopting them out. So I was able to get this guy for $6, which was an adoption fee, and that was it. So yeah, he's really healthy, really loves all the swimming room. As you can see, they can actually see each other from that tank to the other. So the coral beauty, especially, and the two clowns will stick to this side, and they look at each other from one tank to the other. It's actually pretty neat. And then the tang, along with the Clarkie, they're kind of hanging out. It's kind of a neat relationship to watch. How they kind of spend time together and swim around together. This is a look at the whole tank, the 75-gallon. It's doing great. Another change that I made, guys, is I actually changed the overflow, the drain that I had going on this tank. I had a standard straight pipe that just had some mesh top, and it was just making very, very loud kind of draining noise, and I wanted to fix that. After many hours on YouTube, I saw this. What's called a Durso standpipe. What it is just some PVCs. Really, it's a straight pipe with a T, a street elbow, a 90-degree street elbow, and then a cap with a drilled hole, as you can see on the top. If you remove that, you can hear that gurgling, that suction. Put that cap back on, nothing. It is wonderful. It is so silent. If you cover that hole, it completes the siphon, and you see the water level start draining. It'll eventually get down to the mouth of the pipe. What you need that hole there because it breaks that siphon, so you don't get a full siphon. You hear that? So you need that hole there so that it breaks that siphon and doesn't overflow your sump. And then you see it goes back to the water level at which it was before. So that's the new biggest change, that overflow, and it's great. It's quiet as can be. There's our guy, our new Clarky. And then there's our blue-eyed tang, doing great. So you can see that initial algae bloom that we had when the tank first started off is gone. We're already starting to get some nice purple color on our rock. Some nice coralline, starting to kind of cover up what was left of that green from that algae bloom. Down to the sump. Again, guys, check out this skimmer. I mean, that is good stuff. You can see some solid particles in there. I might clean that out today. That is good stuff. Here's the refugium. And I don't know if you can see, but it is covered in copepods on the glass. Like, there you go. I think you can see some movement. All those specks are copepods. This tank is just full, stock full of copepods. And you can see them moving around there on the return, which is pretty awesome. And then there's the bulk resupply media reactor, also running GFO and carbon. But yeah, guys, there's our guy. There's our new Clarky. I also added some hermit crabs in there to help clean up. We're feeding a little more, and then obviously we got the 3 turbo snails in there. Alright, well, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the tanks. Show you how great everything was doing. Learned a lot. Still learning. So guys, if you have any comments, questions, or just anything in particular that I can learn, feel free to comment, and I'll try to answer you back. And subscribe and keep up. I try to update whenever there's any noticeable changes that we make, or I mean, just ever so often whenever we make any changes. So if you guys have any questions, put them on in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on the next one.